Edward Jenner, born on May 17, 1749, in Berkeley, Gloucestershire, England, is celebrated as the father of immunology. His pioneering work in developing the smallpox vaccine has saved countless lives and laid the foundation for modern vaccination practices. However, Jenner's life and contributions extend far beyond this single achievement, revealing a man deeply committed to scientific inquiry, public health, and the advancement of medical knowledge. Early life and education. Edward Jenner was the eighth of 9 children born to the Reverend Stephen Jenner, a vicar of Berkeley, and his wife, Sarah Jenner. The family was well respected, and Jenner was brought up in a nurturing environment. His father's role as a clergyman and his mother's devout nature instilled in him a sense of duty and compassion, traits that would later define his medical career. At the age of 5, Jenner was orphaned following the death of both his parents. He was subsequently raised by his older brother, Reverend Stephen Jenner Jr. Despite this early hardship, Jenner's intellectual abilities were recognized early on, and he was sent to the nearby grammar school in Wotton-under-Edge and later to Cirencester. From a young age, Jenner showed a keen interest in nature and the natural sciences, a passion that would shape his future endeavors. Medical training and early career. At the age of 13, Jenner was apprenticed to Daniel Ludlow, a surgeon in the nearby town of Chipping Sodbury. During this time, he gained practical experience in the medical field, which solidified his desire to pursue a career in medicine. His apprenticeship lasted for 7 years, after which Jenner went to London in 1770 to further his medical education. In London, Jenner became a pupil of the renowned surgeon John Hunter, one of the most distinguished scientists of the time. Hunter, known for his experimental approach to medicine, had a profound influence on Jenner. Hunter's advice, "Don't think, try," encouraged Jenner to develop a methodical and inquisitive approach to his work, a mindset that would be crucial in his later discoveries. After completing his studies under Hunter, Jenner returned to his native Berkeley in 1773, where he established a successful medical practice. He quickly gained a reputation as a skilled and compassionate physician. Alongside his medical practice, Jenner continued to indulge his passion for natural history, conducting various studies on local flora and fauna. The smallpox epidemic and Jenner's observations. Smallpox was a devastating disease in the 18th century, responsible for countless deaths across Europe. The disease was particularly feared due to its high mortality rate and the severe scarring it left on survivors. At the time, the only available method for controlling smallpox was variolation, a practice where material from a smallpox sore was introduced into a healthy person's skin. While this method provided some immunity, it was risky and could lead to severe illness or death. During his early years as a country doctor, Jenner observed that milkmaids who contracted cowpox, a mild disease transmitted from cattle to humans, seemed to be immune to smallpox. Cowpox, unlike smallpox, caused only minor symptoms and did not lead to serious illness. This observation led Jenner to hypothesize that exposure to cowpox could protect against smallpox. The pioneering experiment. In 1796, Jenner decided to test his hypothesis. He took material from a cowpox sore on the hand of Sarah Nelmus, a local milkmaid, and inoculated it into the arm of James Phipps, an 8-year-old boy. Phipps developed a mild case of cowpox but quickly recovered. A few weeks later, Jenner exposed the boy to smallpox, but Phipps showed no signs of the disease. This experiment confirmed Jenner's belief that cowpox provided immunity against smallpox. Jenner called his procedure vaccination, derived from the Latin word vacca, meaning cow. Over the next few years, Jenner conducted further experiments and collected evidence to support his findings. In 1798, he published his results in a booklet titled An Inquiry into the Causes and Effects of the Variolae Vaccinae, which detailed his experiments and the potential benefits of vaccination. The impact and spread of vaccination. Jenner's discovery was met with both acclaim and skepticism. While some members of the medical community were quick to recognize the significance of his work, others were cautious, questioning the safety and efficacy of vaccination. However, the success of Jenner's method soon became evident as vaccinated individuals remained immune to smallpox, even during outbreaks. The practice of vaccination spread rapidly across Europe and eventually to other parts of the world. Governments and public health officials began to promote vaccination as a means to control smallpox. In 1800, Benjamin Waterhouse introduced Jenner's vaccine to the United States, and by the early 19th century, vaccination had become widely accepted. Jenner's work earned him widespread recognition and numerous honors. He was appointed as the physician extraordinary to King George IV and received a grant from the British government to continue his research. Despite the acclaim, Jenner remained modest and continued to live a simple life in Berkeley, where he devoted himself to his medical practice and further studies in natural history. Later life and legacy. In his later years, Jenner continued to promote vaccination and worked tirelessly to improve public health. He corresponded with scientists and medical professionals around the world, sharing his findings and encouraging the adoption of vaccination. Jenner also continued his research in other areas, including studies on angina pectoris, cardiovascular diseases, and the natural history of birds. Despite his achievements, Jenner faced criticism from some quarters. Anti-vaccination movements emerged, fueled by misinformation and fear. Some critics argued that vaccination was unnatural or dangerous, while others objected to the use of material from animals. Jenner responded to these criticisms with patience and scientific evidence, advocating for the benefits of vaccination. Edward Jenner passed away on January 26, 1823, at the age of 73. He was buried in the churchyard of St. Mary's Church in Berkeley, where a simple tombstone marks his grave. Jenner's death was mourned by many, but his legacy lived on through the continued use of vaccination, which eventually led to the global eradication of smallpox in 1980. The lasting impact of Jenner's work. Edward Jenner's work laid the foundation for the field of immunology and the development of vaccines against other infectious diseases. His pioneering efforts in vaccination have saved millions of lives and continue to influence public health practices worldwide. The World Health Organization's declaration of the eradication of smallpox in 1980 is a testament to the enduring impact of Jenner's discovery. In addition to his contributions to medicine, Jenner's life and work exemplify the importance of scientific inquiry, compassion, and perseverance. His willingness to challenge established practices and seek new solutions has inspired generations of scientists and medical professionals. Today, Edward Jenner is remembered not only as the father of immunology but also as a pioneer whose work transformed the course of human history. Conclusion. Edward Jenner's life is a story of dedication, curiosity, and a deep commitment to the well-being of humanity. His discovery of the smallpox vaccine represents one of the most significant achievements in medical history, fundamentally altering the course of public health. Through his work, Jenner demonstrated the power of scientific innovation to combat disease and improve lives, leaving a legacy that continues to resonate in the field of medicine today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.